The world's largest solid carrier rocket, Gravity 1, has successfully made its maiden flight, breaking multiple records. Gravity 1 is a bundled launch vehicle developed by Eastern Space, positioned for the large-scale networking needs of low-orbit small and medium-sized satellites. It is characterized by large space, simple launch, and fast response, and is the world's first all-solid bundled medium-sized launch vehicle. Gravity 1 has the characteristics of large carrying capacity, large payload space, universal use on land and sea, fast response, and good economy. It can support the launch of 100 kg satellites with 30 satellites per rocket, meeting the needs of mass launch of medium and low-orbit satellite networks and rapid response launch of medium and large space payloads. Basic information. Booster. Install a solid rocket motor, use a flexible oscillating nozzle, and bundle 4 boosters. Each unit has a height of over 10 meters and a diameter of 2.65 meters. The thrust of each unit is over 150 tons, and the takeoff thrust is 600 tons. First level. Install an SR-2500 solid engine with a flexible oscillating nozzle, a thrust of 255 tons, and a nozzle outlet diameter of 2.4 meters. Takeoff. During takeoff, only the booster ignites, with a takeoff thrust of 600 tons and a thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.5. Second level. Install a solid motor with a diameter of 2.65 meters. Level 3. Install a solid motor with a diameter of 1.4 meters. The final attitude control power system is equipped with 450N and 12700N liquid engines. Through the reaction force generated by the engine's operation, attitude control and final speed correction are achieved during the rocket's partial flight phase, such as pitch, yaw, and roll. In addition, after the rocket sends all the payload into the predetermined orbit, the final repair engine starts according to instructions, achieving the deactivation of the rocket's final stage before entering the atmosphere and burning it out. In the future, liquid oxygen kerosene engines can be used to further enhance the carrying capacity. Fairing. Provide 3 types of fairings with diameters of 3.35 m, 3.8 m, and 4.2 m. The 4.2 m oversized fairing supports a load space of 100 cubic meters and is 9.345 meters high. The Gravity 1 fairing consists of 2 clam-shaped half-shells, which are thrown away by rotary throwing. The separation and unlocking are achieved through expansion tubes and explosion bolts. Engine. All solid rocket engines are provided by the 4th Academy of China Aerospace Science and Technology Corporation. Characteristic. Distributed testing, suitable for various factories. Distributed testing and modular assembly of each section to improve the efficiency of final assembly testing. Adapt to large fairings. Support various space payloads, such as spacecraft, high-value large satellites, batch small satellites, experimental aircraft, etc. Long-term storage, the entire rocket can be stored vertically for up to 5 years. Quick response. Adapted to various conventional docks and transportation platforms, with a star rocket combination state, the launch preparation time is less than 1 day. Launching from offshore mobile platforms. Relying on the Dongfang Aerospace Port in Haiyang, Shandong, the launch is carried out by dragging to a suitable location, which has advantages such as flexible selection of launch points, convenient orbit design, safe debris landing area, and the ability to perform special orbit launches. Vertical thermal launch, using remote wireless measurement and control, with unmanned front throughout the entire process. Excellent viewing experience. Organize shore or cruise viewing to enjoy the most spectacular rocket launch experience. Booster flexible nozzle, achieving 3-channel control. Optimal flight program control plus perturbation guidance, rapid passage through the atmosphere, reducing ballistic space dispersion. Boost depleted, core stage ignited early. Unique separation technology, continuously promoting lateral separation, ensuring safe and reliable separation. Adaptive final speed correction, achieving high-precision orbit control. High-precision attitude adjustment before star rocket separation, controllable separation of multiple stars in sequence for one rocket. Satellite integration service, supporting various standard/custom satellite and rocket interfaces and installation forms, with one launch to meet different satellite needs. The upper level actively derails to ensure space safety. Launch price. Changguang Satellite purchases 4 Gravity 1 rockets, with a total contract price of 780 million yuan, with each Gravity 1 rocket worth 195 million yuan. The above prices are bulk purchase prices and should be more favorable than single rocket purchases or carpooling. The first successful flight of Gravity 1 has achieved multiple innovative achievements. the world's largest solid launch vehicle, setting a record for the world's largest solid launch vehicle, while also increasing China's solid rocket launch capacity by 3 times. The largest domestic commercial carrier rocket, it has become the largest commercial space carrier rocket in China, expanding China's commercial launch capacity and meeting the urgent need for rapid constellation networking. The first bundled civilian commercial launch vehicle in China, bundling technology is one of the important technologies for rockets to achieve medium to large carrying capacity, and it is also a symbol of strong overall design capabilities. The breakthrough in bundling technology has accumulated valuable experience for the development of larger gravitational 2 and gravitational 3 bundling configurations in the future. The first all-solid bundled launch vehicle in China, breaking through the capacity bottleneck of solid launch vehicles through bundled technology, and achieving the carrying capacity of medium-sized rockets at the height of small rockets. The first bundled carrier rocket for sea launch, further expanding the types of China's sea launch rockets, enhancing China's sea launch technology capabilities and levels, achieving sea launch of China's medium and large carrier rockets, and laying a certain foundation for subsequent rocket sea recovery. For the first time, the efficient, 3-vertical, launch mode for sea launch has been achieved. For the first time, a vertical transfer mode adapted to road transportation, rather than rail transportation, has been adopted, greatly reducing the guarantee conditions for vertical transfer of medium and large launch vehicles, conquer vertical transfer and vertical testing techniques that are adaptable to sea shaking conditions. The largest fairing of domestic commercial launch vehicles, the diameter of the Gravity 1 fairing reaches 4.2 meters and the height is 9.345 meters, which is equivalent to the fairing diameter of the Long March 7 cargo plan used for space station transportation in China, allowing it to accommodate more and larger satellites. The first domestically developed launch vessel with a built-in guide group has been applied for the first time, the Dongfang Aerospace Port, multifunctional ship for sea launch and recovery, which is the first launch vessel with a guide group facility in the middle of the ship's hull to meet the needs of medium and large carrier rockets for sea launch. For the first time in China, inflatable flexible protective covers have been adopted. For the first time in China, inflatable flexible protective covers have been used for rocket body protection, greatly reducing the manufacturing cost and cycle of guarantee factories. The first design and application of a launch platform based on Axis transport vehicle transfer reduces the construction of track support conditions and improves transportation flexibility. We have designed and adopted a purely mechanical flipping frame to achieve horizontal flipping of a 100-ton heavy-duty rocket body into a vertical state, greatly reducing manufacturing and maintenance costs. The first domestically developed bundled carrier rocket with a core stage that does not ignite during takeoff, Gravity 1 innovatively adopts a continuous boost flight mode where 4 boosters ignite during takeoff and the core stage ignites during flight, overcoming the interference caused by asynchronous solid engines and successfully ensuring the implementation of boost separation. The successful launch of Gravity 1 signifies that China's maritime launch and solid carrier rocket technology have taken another step forward. As the first bundled carrier rocket launched at sea, Gravity 1 has further improved China's maritime launch technology and capabilities, and expanded the maritime mobile launch capability of China's medium-sized carrier rockets. In addition, Gravitational 1 has filled the technological gap of domestic all-solid bundled launch vehicles, innovatively breaking through the bottleneck of solid launch vehicles with a maximum capacity of about 2 tons, and providing a solution for the rapid emergency launch of medium-sized launch vehicles.